Highway 99 West is shut down in Richfield after a deadly crash involving a bus that caught fire. A hit-and-run suspect is caught on camera in Chico. Now police want you to help identify him. And Republican Assemblyman James Gallagher makes it official. He is running for the late Congressman Doug LaMalfa's seat.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
We're following breaking news out of Tehama County, where a deadly crash involving a bus has shut down Highway 99 West north of Corning. The fiery crash in the Richfield area happened at about 10 this morning between Guile Road and Fennell Avenue, and officials are telling us at least 3 people have died. Action News Now reporter Emilio Del Carpio is rushing to the scene and is gathering information. We will bring you a live report within the next 15 minutes. Police are asking for help identifying a hit-and-run driver involved in a crash that was caught on camera in Chico. Take a look. This is the driver captured by a surveillance camera January 5th at 5:28 p.m. at First and Esplanade. Chico police say he ran the red light, hit another vehicle, and then made a 3-point turn and headed north on Esplanade. Investigators say the car, a white 2015 Chrysler 200, is registered out of Colusa, but the owner is not the person caught on camera. Call Chico police if you can help identify that driver and if you have any information about that crash. New at noon, California Assemblyman James Gallagher announced today he is running in the special election for the 1st Congressional District seat after the death of Congressman Doug LaMalfa. Gallagher says LaMalfa was his mentor and that after prayer and discussions with both families, he decided to seek the seat to complete the remainder of the term through January of 2027. LaMalfa's widow, Jill LaMalfa, has endorsed Gallagher, saying she believes he would carry on her husband's legacy of service to the North State. We will have a live interview with Assemblyman Gallagher to talk about his decision to run tonight at 5:30. This is a live look from the Duckett Peak Alert California camera, where you can see mostly clear skies, not much snow on the ground there anyway. Meteorologist Mikkel Hannah Harding has a look at what you can expect for the day ahead.
Well, good afternoon, Linda. We are taking a look here from our Shasta Lake camera up in Shasta County. You can definitely see just a little bit of that snowpack left on the ground. We are losing it here as we see temperatures pretty warm for this time of year. No surprise, this abundant sunshine out there that you just saw in that picture. And we will continue to see, looking at satellite and radar for today, we'll continue to aid those temperatures in getting well above average. As you look up towards the northern mountains, we can see some low 60s here in between French Gulch, Hayfork, so even warm for the Cascades today as we head down through the southern Cascades into the Sierra. 67 in Shingletown, a little bit cooler though in Chester at about 50. As we head towards the foothills, temperatures near 70 for Magalia Paradise, could hit around 70 if not 71 for Redding, more 50s and 60s in the Mid-Valley. We'll talk about your forecast in more detail coming up.
Thank you, Mikkel. New at noon, Butte County Public Health is offering free flu vaccine clinics. It comes as flu activity is on the rise across the state and the nation. There will be a flu clinic from 10 to 2, January 20th, at the Public Health Office on East 20th Street in Chico. Also January 23rd in Oroville at Public Health on Miraloma Drive. The Gridley Clinic is set for January 29th at the WIC office on Sycamore Street in Gridley. A happy ending in the search for an overdue hiker in the Feather River Canyon. Take a look. Plumas County Search and Rescue Team was called out to the Chambers Creek Trail around 2:30 yesterday morning. This looks like actually it was in the afternoon. Now, a few hours into the search, they heard a faint whistle across the ravine, and using light signals and whistle blasts, the team was able to find the hiker, called a helicopter in, and that hiker was hard to reach because of the steep, treacherous terrain and also strong winds, but in the end, they were safely able to hoist him out and reunite him with family. The Red Bluff City Council meets tomorrow night to interview 8 candidates who want to fill the seat vacated by Cody Strock. Strock resigned in November. The council has 60 days to appoint his replacement after deciding against a special election. Council members are expected to make their selection after the interviews Thursday. The meeting starts at 5:30. President Trump has issued another strong warning to Iran as the regime there has threatened capital punishment for people arrested during anti-government protests. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
President Trump, in an exclusive interview with CBS News, vowed to take strong action against Iran if anti-government protesters are hanged.
We're hearing that they're going to start hanging protesters tomorrow. So it comes back to the question, have they crossed your red line or has the line moved?
I haven't heard about the hanging. If they hang them, you're going to see some things that I don't know what where you come from and what your thought process is, but you'll perhaps be very happy.
What do you mean by that?
We will take very strong action. If they do such a thing, we will take very strong action.
It comes as prosecutors in Iran say they are bringing capital charges against people arrested during anti-government demonstrations, with Iran's Supreme Court Chief Justice calling for expedited trials and punishments.
We have documented over 16,700 arrests. These are people that are being arbitrarily detained in sometimes unknown detention facilities. And they're also being subject to forced confessions.
In addition to the arrests, sources tell CBS News that the number of protesters killed is now at least 12,000, possibly upwards of 20,000.
Nobody's been able to give us accurate numbers about how many people they've killed.
Well, on that point,
it looks like it could be a pretty substantial number, and that's going to be a lot of problems for them.
As the president weighs potential military options with his national security team, he told reporters he thinks it's a good idea for Americans to evacuate Iran.
CBS News has confirmed reports the U.S. has begun a precautionary reduction of some personnel from nearby U.S. bases, including Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. Iran launched missiles at the airbase last June in response to the U.S. strikes on key nuclear sites. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Iran gave the U.S. a heads up about their June attack, and no U.S. military personnel were injured in the strikes. Tehama sheriff's investigator is recognized for helping to save lives by preventing a possible school shooting. And we have the latest on the push to build a new reservoir in Bluff County to capture and hold stormwater runoff.